What drew me to Reed Smith was it's a broad-based transactional platform. As a finance attorney, having a finance department with 250 plus timekeepers, folks who are engaged in the type of transactions and the esoteric asset classes that my clients care about and are focused on was a big draw to the firm. Having geographic locations with 34 offices spread out across the world was a huge draw for me as well. Having that kind of platform, a full service platform where basically any transaction that my clients want to do, we have the capability to handle and people in the locations to handle it, was no brainer for me to join. The vision for the Boston office is really to be emblematic of what the broader ecosystem is in Boston. It's a really diverse business community. We're home to many of the financial institutions in the country, but we're also home to life sciences, tech. So the office is going to be a reflection of that. We're going to have folks here who specialize, can provide full service across every spectrum for those type of entities, but we're a full service shop from day one. So I'm a finance attorney by trade. I sit on the lender side of finance transactions. So those are private credit funds and banks. The subsector specialty has always been fintech. And an offshoot of that is digital assets, right? So as that relates to the traditional banking system, there's been slow uptake over the years, but that's changed quite a bit over the last 12 to 15 months. Many of my transactions now do involve digital assets in some way, shape, or form. Since coming to Reed Smith, we've been able to show our expertise. I mean, we are market leaders in transactional digital asset practice, as opposed to some of the more academic focuses of other law firms. We're focused on the transactional component. How does this touch financing transactions? How does this touch capital markets? And that's expertise I've been able to draw on. And we've seen immediate traction with clients. It's an interesting time to be in the digital asset space for many reasons. First, we see large institutional adoption that we've been told for many years is coming. It's really started to materialize. Part of that's due to some of the new bank charters that have issued over the last 12 months. Prior to that, banks were really competing with fintechs. And I think banks took the attitude of if the fintech were successful enough, they might acquire that technology or be able to work with that fintech. Now it's banks who are innovating, which is a really interesting time to be in the digital asset space. I think that's going to be one of the driving forces of digital assets over the next 2 years, will be institutionalized adoption, the way in which banks deal with stable coins, the way in which they're transacted inside their accounts, the rails for money leaving those financial institutions. All of that's going to change quite a bit. And so we're seeing a maturing of the industry, moving away from the commodity side of digital assets and moving more into the traditional, how does this plug into our existing financial system?